What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the Deh.Weh family. So this video popped up on my recommended page. It said 10 things that I've been doing wrong my whole life. And I was like, what the heck? What have I been doing wrong? So we're finna check this video out. We're finna see what we've been doing wrong our whole life and see if we'll learn something in this video. I had to get a video out for you guys, so I just had to drop a reaction today because I did shoot a video yesterday and I was going to edit it for today, but the audio messed up and it was like we recorded a whole 20-minute video and the audio messed up. So we have to go tomorrow and do it. It's an ASMR with a special guest. So if you guys are excited about that video, it's dropping Thursday or Friday. Drop a like, drop a comment down below. I actually have a 5-second challenge video with the whole family dropping next week. So I'm going to get that edited and I'm going to put it out there for you guys Monday or Tuesday of next week. So we have some bangers on the way, guys. Other than that, I'm going to do this reaction to the 10 things that we've been doing wrong our whole life. Give the video 20 likes. Subscribe. And let's get straight into the video. 10 things you've been doing wrong your whole life. Let's check it out.
Hi everyone, we are surrounded by a lot of stuff. Usually these are things that we just use like our parents taught us to. But what if we tell you that these things can be used in different ways? What if we told you that all this time you were peeling vegetables, eating chicken wings and using the oven the wrong way? What if, well, let's take it one step at a time. Let's get it on. Peeling vegetables. Since mankind invented a special device for peeling,
I ain't never really peeled vegetables. So, I ain't been doing it wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? So,
vegetables, the cooking process and life in general has become much easier, but it looks like there's still room for improvement. However, you don't need to invent something new or buy some weird devices the telemarketers are promoting. A regular knife for peeling vegetables will do. Seriously, just take a closer look at it. See the two blades? Turns out that you can use both sides of a knife to peel vegetables. This makes vegetable peeling much more effective. It saves time as you don't need to make unnecessary movements. A video with this undoubtedly brilliant discovery was posted.
I guess people, because like I saw that before where people just do like this. You know what I'm saying? But you can like shing, 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 shing. So I guess, you know, we have been doing that wrong.
On Reddit and instantly went viral. Even people who worked as professional chefs for many years didn't know this secret. Chinese food takeout box. Each of us knows what Chinese takeout boxes look like. We've all seen them in some movies or TV series. The main characters love to order takeouts. These cardboard containers even have a special name, the oyster pail, since they were originally intended for storing oysters. The advantage of the box is that it's affordable, durable, and quite tight if it's in an upright position. In short, it's quite reliable, though getting food out of it may not be that simple, especially when it's something small and you're...
Yeah, I be getting Lao Mein, that's what it's called at the Chinese place up here. So I be like getting them noodles at the bottom. You know, it's pretty annoying. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to use chopsticks. The flaps are getting in the way, and while you're struggling with the chopsticks, the food's getting cold. It seems very inconvenient, but there is a way to make things easier. As you probably noticed, these containers are prefabricated. That is, they are folded in a special way before putting food inside, and that means you can unfold them. In fact, it is assumed that you will use the containers this way, turning them into a disposable plate. It is a pity that hardly anyone knows about this. Chicken wings.
It's a plate. That slip makes sense though. Okay, that's something I ain't know. But that makes sense. Cause like that's way easier. Alright, I know next time. But these chicken wings, I don't know what that's finna happen. But how we been eating chicken wings wrong, bro?
Do you like fast food? Then you probably love chicken wings from KFC. But here's the problem, unlike the rest of the chicken, the wings are quite difficult to eat, all because chicken wings have 2 bones with a rather small content of meat. Seems too much of a trouble. Maybe it's better to order legs. Turns out that you've been eating them the wrong way. Watch carefully. First, you need to take the wing with both hands and slightly twist it from side to side to feel the bones inside. Can you feel them? Now, gently pull it out on one inside. It's easier than it sounds, right? Use this technique to get the second bone, and that'll do the trick. Now you only have the edible part, which you can dip in the sauce and eat without fear of accidentally choking on the bone. Feeling the
Wow. I mean, that's kind of like, you know, convenient and stuff, bro. Cause like, it's like kind of like a boneless chicken wing after you do that. Whoa, I might have to use that. I might have
to eat a couple of crispy wings now? Mango.
I don't really eat
Some people
mangoes.
consider mangoes the most delicious of fruits. And you know, we can see
like
why.
mango
This
stuff,
juicy
though.
and sweet fruit is
Like
great
mango
for desserts,
taste stuff.
meals, or just a
Pretty
quick
good.
snack. There is one downside though. It's really hard to peel, and this seed inside. But don't worry. In fact, it's not as complicated as it seems at first glance. All you need is a table, a knife, and a glass. Cut the fruit into 2 parts as close to the seed as possible. Then take the piece without the seed. Take the glass, place it on the table, and pry off the flesh with the edge. Now just peel it inside the glass. If the mango's ripe enough,
gonna
there's
break the
no
cup.
problem. Then repeat the same procedure with the second part of the fruit, removing the seed first. In fact, you can peel many soft fruits this way. For example, kiwis, though you might need something smaller than a glass. A spoon will do. Umbrella.
Umbrellas.
Usually an umbrella is a rather durable thing. Few people buy a new umbrella every season, and on the contrary, they can be used for years. But sooner or later, everything comes to an end, unless you give things a second life. With an umbrella, this is really easy. When you have plenty of free time, you can turn it into almost anything. A skirt? Easy. It'll never get wet, too. Clothes dryer? No problem. It can even be turned into a flower stand. If you like to customize your home, just don't
We ain't been doing it wrong. You just doing extra stuff. Like, that's not doing it wrong. That's just, you just turn it into
too
something it
carried
ain't.
away. If everything around you is made of umbrellas, it'll be a little weird. Tea and coffee. Suppose you have new white sneakers, but for some reason you want them to have a different colour. White ones do get dirty pretty quickly, and whatever the reason, regular tea or coffee can help. You only need to brew them in a bowl large enough for your new shoes to fit in, and the rest is simple. You stuff your new beautiful white shoes right in there. That is, you are doing something that your mother probably told you never to do. Depending on the brand of coffee, the resulting colour might be different. Actually, the result is pretty impressive. Seriously, it looks beautiful. You can also use tea of different varieties or other drinks. But if you want to repeat this...
So it like turns it a whole different color?
experiment,
That
try
don't
to
make
make sure
sense.
that the owner of the shoe doesn't mind. Teabags. Sport is cool. Being out in the warm weather is cool. Long walks are cool as well. But anyone who spent time doing any of these probably had to deal with one side effect, the shoe odor.
Yeah, like wine.
My feet sweat a
Sometimes
lot,
it can be so unbearable that your eyes water. Of course, you can use deodorant, but what if you don't have it with you? Oddly enough, ordinary tea will come to the rescue. Brew black tea bags in hot water, 1 bag for each sneaker or shoe. In a couple of minutes, you can take them out, squeeze the water out a little if necessary, cool them, and put them inside the shoes. They'll need about an hour
do
to
that, my
deal with
mama
the
whoop me.
bacteria causing the unpleasant smell. The only thing then left to do is to pull out the bags, wipe the tea residue off, and leave the shoes in the fresh air to dry. However, not only tea can help to deal with the unpleasant smell, kitty litter works fine too. It's simple, put the
that's
litter
wasting
in the
money.
shoes and leave them for a night. If necessary, do it again. But most importantly, don't forget to put your shoes somewhere far away from your pet. Who knows, what if it decides to use the litter for its intended purpose?
True.
Warming
Ain't got no
drawer.
cats.
If you
Oh, I
own
already
an
know about
electric
that.
or gas stove with an integrated oven, then you've probably noticed the
I've heard about that, like the bottom of the stove. Most people use it to like put pots and pans in, but it's actually supposed to be where the food like stays. It's supposed to stay warm, you know what I'm saying? So I heard about that when I was like younger.
drawer at the bottom. Most people, no matter their age, use it for storage of various baking dishes, forms and other bulky things, which are then placed in the oven. It seems that this is done in all countries over the world, but this drawer under the oven
we
is
don't
actually
use
not
it
used for its
to, like,
intended
warm
purpose.
food.
It's actually
We don't put our
intended for
pots and pans down
storage,
there no
but
more.
not of dishes.
I don't
The
think we use it
inventors of
anymore.
modern kitchen stoves assumed that it would be used for cooked food, the dishes that are about to be served. For example, you've just made roasted meat, but it's still until about half an hour before dinner. That's when you need to use the drawer under the oven. It's supposed to help keep the dish warm while not letting it dry. Well, and also protect it from those who are too hungry and impatient. You've got to admit, it's brilliant. Drink lids. And now a couple of life hacks about drinks. Let's say that you're tired of the coffee or soda stains your cups leave on the table. Or maybe you're just used to drinking something from a cup on a saucer. Who knows? Maybe your ancestors were aristocrats. Or maybe you're just looking for ways to use ordinary things in an unusual way. In any case, try using the drink lid as a coaster. You'll be surprised how well it works. As if the creators of disposable cups actually thought of this possibility and decided to leave something like an Easter egg for the most cunning of people. Most people admit that they specifically ask for 2 lids when buying drinks to go. One to keep their coffee warm and the second to use as the coaster. And you know, it's really convenient. Another life hack is for drinks in metal cans. You may have noticed that there is a hole in the can tab that's used to open it. It can also be found on the canned food, but while the tab is just a convenient way of getting to the food, then with drinks, everything is so much cooler. So let's say you want to drink your soda through a straw, but it's almost impossible to put it in the can. It floats and bends and keeps falling out. Just push the straw through the hole in the tab. This really solves a lot of problems. McFlurry spoon. If you've ever been to McDonald's and eaten their famous McFlurry ice cream, you've probably noticed something strange. The spoon has a really weird design. It's thick, hollow, and has a square shape. Someone must have tried to suck the
When I was younger, I used it as a straw, like he about to say.
Ice cream out of it like a straw, but it's not an easy task if the ice cream hadn't melted, mainly because the spoon was intended for something quite different. And no, it's not square because an ordinary plastic spoon would sink in the ice cream, and its thickness is not for protection from the cold. And it's unlikely that anyone really feels more comfortable holding a square pen in their hand. Everything is much simpler. The answer lies in how the dessert is prepared. First, they put the ice cream in the cup, then add a mix in, stick a spoon in it, but all this still needs to be mixed up, and that's where the strange spoon shape comes to the rescue. The spoon clips into a special machine, which basically spins the spoon
people who work at McDonald's probably knew that.
It's simple. Psst, dude, are you looking for new technologies and great gadgets? Are your thoughts focused on the future?
No,
do you love huge vehicles and can't imagine your life without robots around you?
Drop it down in the comment sections what you didn't know, because I didn't know some of that stuff, and some of the stuff I did kind of know. Yeah, man, other than that, until next time, stay motivated, stay positive. I love you guys, and we out. Peace.